come along. Let's do something else besides fill up jars all the time. Because listen, I don't get out a lot. I'm a homebody. But when I do get out, it's to do things like hunt, forage, things like that. And a lot of times I'm trying to do those things really quickly and efficiently, like today. I'm supposed to be running and picking elderberries, and I'm going to show you guys. There is a plethora, an insane amount of elderberries where I'm at right now. Look at these huge, there's mansions behind me. But look, I'm going to show you. Look at that beautiful sunset. Look at those Jacob's ladders coming out of the clouds right there. Just amazing, beautiful. Let me show you behind me. Okay, all behind me, every one of those bushes is an elderberry bush. All those clusters of dark green bushes behind me, I am going to be picking elderberries out here in this marsh area, okay? This marshy area. So I'm gonna take you guys along and show you a little bit of what I do. I don't just fill up jars all day long. My content used to be a whole lot of different kinds of content, and I had so many YouTubers say, hey Katie, you really need to niche down. You need to niche down. Did I take it too far with the jar filling? Did I take it too far, y'all? Let me know down in the comments. Does my filling jars bug you? Does the music I play when I'm filling jars and filling my pantry and preparing food for my family, you know, people could just turn it off or go watch something else. There's hundreds of YouTubers, hundreds, besides just little old me. So yeah, all these plants growing out here. I'm looking for some elderberries right now. I'm gonna run down back there to the marshy area, and I'm gonna get you guys back on here, and I'm gonna show you the elderberry bush. I'm gonna show you how I harvest elderberries. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time today. You're gonna watch me fill bags of elderberries. Crazy.
I saw a light when you passed me by. The reason why I shine, you're the reason why. I thought I caught your eyes, but love is blind. I thought I saw you smile.
In this video's description, I am going to link my playlist for natural health remedies so that you can browse through all of my elderberry medicinal recipes, as well as elderberry jams and jellies and other elderberry recipes that I have on my channel. This is such an amazing plant, and I have just been in love with it for the last 10 years, and I'm happy every fall when it's time to share my elderberry harvesting with you all. Let me know down in the comments below, have you ever foraged for elderberries? transfer it down into this bucket because this is my favorite. I forgot to bring my basket. My husband just brought me and dropped me off, and he's got all the kids in the car. So, all of these in this bucket. I'm gonna go home, go straight into my freezer so that I can kill all the bugs on them. A lot of people wonder, like, how do you kill the bugs? A lot of elderberry plants are just swarming with bugs. We have midges around here. It's just insanity, right? So I actually load them all up. I'm going to throw the cloths, my tea towels over top of the bucket. That's going to keep all the bugs from flying around the car and upsetting the children. And then we're going to go home, throw this in the freezer. Actually, I take that back. I leave them outside for a little while. Might leave them outside overnight so that some of the bugs can crawl out, and then I'll throw them in the freezer. Okay, take it from me. That's how you want to do it. So I say I go home and put them straight in the freezer, but usually they sit on the porch for a little while, and some of the bugs and the spiders and things crawl out and fly away. So there's lots of ladybugs. I'm going to show you. Look at all these critters in here that are crawling around and flying out, stink bugs and the works. So what happens is those will fall out, and or they will die and fall to the bottom, and then I just remove all the clusters, kind of shaking them as I pull them out, and all the bugs will fall to the bottom as well. So that's how we do that. I'll talk more about that in the future, but right now I'm just going to get to picking. So up close and personal, I know some of you want to know, what does an elderberry bush look like? This is what it looks like. It has these narrow leaves. So this is the leaf pattern that you will see on there. And then this is the cluster pattern. Typically what you will see, bugs, horrible bugs. You will see 3 main branches per cluster right there. And so this is where I always come and break them off. I just snap them off right here. And this does not damage them for future production. So you can just go through and snap these off real easily. And then I'm going to show you a trick for how to get these off of there easily. After you freeze them, they just fall right off of there beautifully. So also when you're picking these, you want to make sure that your stems are purple. That ensures that all the berries are ripe. This one has ripe berries, but yeah, the stems are all purple. So you can see those are the ones that you want to pick. You can see right here, I don't know if I picked these or someone else did. I think I might have. But these are not ripe. And I can tell if I wipe the bloom off. Some of them are going to be purple, but they're still pretty green on the inside when you smush them. So those types of berries you do not want to pick, but you do want to pick the ones that look like this. And yeah. Doing that will ensure that you are getting the ripest, purplest, darkest berry with the highest medicinal qualities.
I thought I saw a light when you passed me by. The reason why I shine, you're the reason why. Thought I caught your eyes, the love is blind.
went out to the garden and harvested a bunch of stuff for seeds. These are lettuce seeds. Let's see, we've got a leaf lettuce and we've got a rocket. And then all these little black things are the mullein seeds. And we'll be moving in the next 2 years, and I want to make sure wherever we move to that I can grow some mullein in case it's not growing in that location. Then right here we've got all of our cilantro seeds. I'm going to be saving all of these for next year. And then I have a couple of different sunflower varieties. Right now these are just the little lemon sunflowers, the cute little ones. My larger sunflowers are drying still, and these are all still drying too, but I thought I would just bring these little ones in as they're almost ready to pull all these seeds out. And I'm going to be seed saving my sunflower seeds so that we don't have to buy those next year. I'm really excited about that. So I've already cleaned off all of the stuff, but I'll go ahead and show you on this paper plate. It's got syrup on it, but you're gonna flake off all of the parts of the flower that are left where all the pollen was, and then underneath all of that, and I've only done half of this, but underneath of all of the little pollen branches is your seeds. And you can see I already cleaned these up outside just to avoid the mess inside. And then it's pretty satisfying to do this process. So yeah, we will get all those seeds out of there and save them. And then I had various napkins that I grabbed some seed pods from different plants, and I need to sort these as well, but I have a bunch of different marigolds and chamomile and different wildflower seed pods and things like that. And then this is what my tomato harvest and jalapeno harvest is looking like. I'm gonna make some salsa tonight to go on our rice and our beluga lentils, and I'm gonna be using these tomatoes to make that salsa. So not enough yet to preserve. I'm not sure that I'm gonna have enough tomatoes to preserve, but I've got these, and then I also have these to make salsa with. So I might ferment some of them, but yeah, I'm just excited that my garden is producing a little bit here, and that we can enjoy some things, and that we can save some things for upcoming years. So if you have plants that you can let go to seed, do that and save your seeds, because then you can trade seeds with other people. I know my house compared to my neighbor's house, we all grow different things. And if we're saving seeds for one another, then we can all have an abundant supply in our gardening. And, you know, there's a way that we can all work together to ensure that we are carrying on our heirloom seeds. There are a lot of places and companies distributing seeds that may not ever grow or produce. It's a little bit of trickery might be happening, you know, products coming from different countries. So just be mindful of that and try to be saving seeds when you can. When you see them go to flower like this, let them go all the way, let them dry. I still have a bunch there, but I wanted to be sure that I went ahead and harvested these so that I would have some. I still have a whole bunch of other seed pods there. Obviously, some of these are still flowering and not going to be good for seeds, but some of these are ready to harvest seeds. So we want to ensure that all the seeds are really dry and that they're really mature so that we can have a proper harvest next year. So that's why they're all just kind of sitting on this sled right now. I'm going to deal with them later on this evening, but right now I'm going to get started on some lunch.
this might go on for long, 'cause I was wrong, and he's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. But ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your left on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own.
homemaker, it's okay if you guys cohabitate.